We are going to be playing some ranked seasons today. As you can see, here's the lineup. We got Johnny Bench at catcher, Willie McCovey at first base. Mookie Betts is going to be playing second for us today. I have put Ryan Sandberg on the bench. He's not on the bench. He's not going to be on the squad today. We got Manny Machado at third, Cal Ripken, the Immortal, at shortstop. Aaron Judge is going to be playing left field. Duke Schneider will be in center, and Steve Finley will be in right. Actually, I might flip those guys around. I might put Aaron Judge out in right field and Steve Finley in left. Pitching staff, we got Mike Scott. We have Don Sutton, Brett Saberhagen, Felix Hernandez, and the 50% Pirates reward, Oliver Perez. We'll get started here shortly. Just get a couple things right here with the stream. I have mostly bullpen arms. I'm trying to low-key finish the Robnin missions. I do have Trevor Hoffman as my closer right now. What's up, Lauren? See, I promised I would stream at 10, and I'm streaming at 10. Let's play... What do I want to play today? Play Bayfront. Oh, I woke up feeling like today's going to be a good day for a nap. You ever wake up and you're like, alright, I'm already exhausted and I just woke up. It's never a good feeling. The London Rippers. Let's see who he's got on his team. Created player, Ken Griffey, Machado, Duke, Nelson Cruz, Jose Ramirez, Willie Stargell, and Gary Carter. Okay. I feel like everybody that you play in ranked going from here on out, once you get past wild card, is just going to have an absolutely stacked team. Should make for entertainment. Yeah, you had the exact same feeling this morning. Yeah, I hope it goes away.
We are under the lights.
It's kind of been rainy here, so maybe that has something to do with it for me.
Legend Duke Schneider, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Everybody plays at Yankee Stadium.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Get those cheap right field home runs.
Strike one. Hard hit ball to second. Ramirez is there.
Oh, I really hope that I don't do this again this game. The last game I played last night, I hit nothing but ground balls the whole game. Ended up with 3 hits and several double plays. It was a frustrating game when that happens. Alright, what's the deal with this guy?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count.
Right down the middle. Is he even playing?
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor.
What's going on here, buddy?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Made pretty good contact. I was late on that.
Is there. 2 down.
Easy out to right field.
Ready now. Willie McCovey.
Being a little bit aggressive this morning.
That's
it. That was good. Good timing.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike.
Ooh.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Badly want to swing on the first pitch.
Popped him up.
I want to avoid that happening. Get out of play.
Machado is over near the railing and
No, that wasn't a good bottom of the or top of the first for us, but we'll
standing in.
get going. Got a little bit of
Will lead
practice in
things
before we
off here in
started.
the bottom half of the first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He's got his creative player leading off the game. The creative players this year are, if you do it right, they're like another Immortal for you in your lineup. You set him up with the right equipment. A very useful player.
He's going to have some success.
Everybody, I think the move this year is to put your creative player at second base.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from
My creative player is Joe Jackson. I wanted to put him in left field, but I have way too many outfield options, so I'm going to have to start the grind on the second base option. There we go, Mookie. Making it look like second base is a natural position. Attaboy.
First pitch on its way.
He's already hit quite a few bombs with Ken Griffey.
Sends that one out of play for
Be
strike
careful.
one.
He himself liked to pitch down in the zone, so that means that he'll probably be able to hit pretty well down in the zone. My creative player is an Immortal, and he's only an 85. Yeah, that's awesome that people can turn their creative players into very useful players. Last year you had to kind of spend quite a bit of money and players to boost up your guy. Although it did make the equipment, specifically the silver equipment, more valuable last year. Because I don't have any use for it this year, and selling it for 25 stubs just isn't all that impressive. Last year you could exchange all of your equipment to boost your stats. So every time you got a silver bat, it was nice to kind of just exchange it in the cap and get a nice boost with your hitting. Ooh, wow, that looked like a sinker and turned into a slider. That was a disgusting pitch. Another disgusting pitch. That pitch is looking nasty out of field with his hands today.
Into the box, Steve Finley. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
We want to go the other way with Steve Finley because he's got the shift. We put anything down the left field line, it's an easy double. So being late isn't actually bad, especially on inside pitching. If you're late on outside pitching, the same result will happen, but you're more likely to get a foul. All morning I've been late or just late on pitching, so
yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch.
Maybe this will work out for us.
That slider in the dirt,
nope,
especially with the bases
right up the middle, right into the shift.
And there are two away now. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Poor hitting continues.
Keeping this top of the second alive.
This is Aaron Judge's debut in ranked seasons. I woke up an hour ago from a nap. Okay, you already took a nap? Oh, it's too early for a nap. Okay. I gotcha.
Late that time for a strike.
Oh man, too late. We had the PCI right on it though.
There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker.
Half the struggle in this game is getting your PCI on it without going way below.
High in the air down the right field line.
Ooh, we almost went the other way with Judge. We were just a little bit late and the PCI wasn't anywhere near it. Come on, Judge. We chased the pitch out of the zone. I got to get better at not chasing after that stuff down in off speed. That's actually the only reason I can't use strike zone high. I can't tell in strike zone high if something's going to be below the zone.
Duke Snyder set to lead off the home half of the second.
Ooh, threw that right down the middle. Thank God. Don't want to be doing that to Duke Snyder. Man, we'll let the big dog eat.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Ready, here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a
All right, we got 2
pop-up.
pop-ups back to back. Good
Towards the
start, good
third base
start.
dugout. Machado
I need
is
more
under this
home
one.
runs,
He
and I've
has it
completed
right
the
in
silver
front
and
of the
common hitting
dugout.
for Thomas.
Second
I thought you
out.
got that part done, so you're still working on
Taking
that,
in the switch
and then you
hitter,
got to
Jose
do the
Ramirez.
diamond and gold.
Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 2 out, nobody on.
I've been seeing a lot more Jose Ramirez's in the game. I've heard it's a pretty solid card. He was awesome last year. He had 81 speed and hit very well from both sides of the plate.
Next 0-2.
Deceptive
Taken for
power.
ball 1.
This year, I believe he's actually going to get a player upgrade in addition to
Breaking ball misses the corner.
Lindor.
2 balls
What's up,
and 2
AJ? How you
strikes.
doing?
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for
What you working on today, AJ?
Just couldn't quite get it to come back to
Ooh,
the corner.
he ripped that
That's
one.
a real
Well,
Willie's a brick wall over there.
Retires the side.
One I did gold and diamond through the event and ranked. Okay, so you got that done. Now you just got to get the silver, bronze, and common.
Manny Machado now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff
Take
man.
some
No
pitches.
balls and a strike. Here's a little chopper
That's
up
not
the
taking
middle
a pitch.
to his right.
He's out by a
Ramirez.
mile.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone. To
I'm
start
going to the
third.
track with my mom and dad. What do you? What track? You talking about racetrack or you talking about like a running track?
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column.
Somebody will probably get hit with their pitcher.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball.
Yeah, the one thing that nobody's really mentioned about the Immortals is that everybody's defense has been like greatly improved. So getting those weak bloopers to the outfield, or their shots to the gap, or shots to the hole, you know, like a grounder to the hole, those aren't getting through anymore. Yeah, my dad does NRH racing, bracket type. Oh, cool. That'll be a lot of fun. All right, we got him up to 30 pitches. The first 2 innings, we swung at just about everything.
breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit.
And we're still swinging at everything. That's nice that that guy threw nothing but breaking balls to my pitcher.
At the plate, Willie
I have a rule. I will throw your pitcher fastballs unless you do not return the same, and then it's on. It's actually kind of a respect thing that they do in the major leagues as well, like real life.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
It's like John Smoltz used to always talk about it. He's like, hey, I'm not gonna throw you a slider unless you throw me one. And so if the opposing pitcher decided he wanted to be a dick that day and throw curveballs and sliders to the pitcher, then John Smoltz would return the favor and just absolutely paint and freeze him and turn him into a statue. But since this guy did it to me, I'm going to do it to him. But usually I pitch fastballs exclusively to pitchers. And I put him in relatively hittable spots. But it's your choice. If you want to play,
This game is rolling right along,
you know,
as we
try
move into
hard
the middle
and
innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams
take some
would be
fun
able
out
to
of the
get some
game.
base runners on and get him in,
It's
but
your
that
prerogative.
hasn't been the case.
2-0 count, the pitch. Down low and the clock.
All right, we got a 3-0 count. We might get a base runner here.
Grade AB so
I'm going to
far.
take the
Really
next 2
like to see
pitches.
this guy
There we
work
go.
walking
There we
down
go.
base for this team. Maybe
I'm
get
done with the
some
silver hits
confidence.
now. I just need the Thomas stats. How close are you on the gold Thomas stats?
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the
He's in
order,
there. Stolen base for Snyder. Attaboy.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him
Fuck.
up. Brings
Not
it
a
in
swung.
standing inside the coach's box.
PC,
for
I
out
wasn't
number
even near
1.
that.
stepping in and ready for another shot. Willie McCovey, 0 for 1.
Nowhere near his stats. Okay.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Snyder.
PCI twice on that.
McCovey.
Damn it.
First, one gone. Oh, and
Damn
there's
it.
the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
We got to turn this around. We got a good opportunity to score a run here.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate. He's going to absolutely crush it.
We get 2 pop-outs and a strikeout. That is terrible.
And Machado will make the
Boo! Boo! Boo that man. That was bad.
Ready for another chance. JR, start things out here in
That seems to happen in this game. You kind of get a little over-anxious. You swing at bad pitches.
Ball and no strikes.
That's the result you generally get. That or you hit into a double play.
Where a pitcher's trying to find
2
that
2 pop-outs and
with this off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able
a
to settle
strikeout
down
with
as this game
2
moves
runners on and 1 in scoring position. It's not ideal. We would prefer to get a single to at least put a run in. You got to be careful with this cap. Don't want to get another person on for Ken Griffey either, because that means they'll have to pitch to him. I prefer that this guy pop up weekly or ground out weekly. Hey, get over there, Johnny. Attaboy bench. So you haven't even started the gold Frank Thomas? At least he's got some good stats, so when you're grinding against the computer, that should help. Good power stats, I should say. Power is king against Ripken. Alright, we got Griffey out again. It's always a hair-raising moment when you got to face Ken Griffey, the Immortal Ken Griffey Jr. Oh, I left that right down the middle. Machado to Machado. We're out of the inning. Alright, so nobody has any hits. I got 2 runners on the last inning, so my opponent no longer has a perfect game. He intentionally walked Willie McCovey, and he walked Duke Schneider on 4 pitches.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get
Aaron Judge.
How about trying to
The
get
beast.
some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Come on,
Really
Judge.
getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is Judge's debut on the squad. He's got some very favorable matchup statistics today.
And a check swing.
Ooh, I thought he was going to punch me out.
No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Going the other way wouldn't be a bad idea for him. I just think this guy's going to pitch me inside. He's got. I love it when they have the shifts, because if you pitch outside against the shift, you are asking your opponent to hit it the other way. Like Machado here, if he pitches it to the outside, I will go down that line. If I can put the ball in play. That's been a problem so far. I can't even touch Felix Hernandez, and we're through 5, no hits. Good Lord.
Not expect a third.
And he got him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss.
Alright,
and a
I gotta
ball
stop
down.
swinging at everything.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone,
Nope, we get a pop-up. Alright, sweet.
Stargell has room in foul territory. No trouble
The
with
hitting
this
in
one.
this game isn't perfect, but
So
it is what it is.
Duke Snyder as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. A swing, and this ball is
Dang it,
blasted
curveball,
to right
damn it.
field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was
Let's do that right down the middle.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
We earned that home run.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
It's not the first time that we've done that today, so I guess we kind of had that coming.
Now
Oh,
that
no.
ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run.
This isn't a good start to the inning.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1.
You're taking lessons from swinging at everything? Yeah. That away.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. To first. McCovey has it. And he'll take it to the back.
We might take our second L in rank this year. Isn't looking good.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
So his first 2 hits of the game are both solo shots. The first pitch was a bad pitch. The second pitch was a good location. I executed it the way that I wanted it to. He just made a hell of a swing on it. I barely hit it over the wall and left. But the first pitch, I hung a curveball right down the middle to Duke Schneider, and that's never a good idea. He tends to hit that out on occasion.
Down the third baseline, taken in by Machado.
Wow, the jump throw. Wow, he beat that out. What's up, Logan? Just turn on directional with your stack team. You think I'll have success?
Lifted down the line in left. Finley ranging forward. But
he gets a weak hit with his pitcher. All right.
So the batting order.
Logan, are you on PlayStation today?
And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's the 0-1.
Ooh, hung another curveball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch.
Yeah, at least his cap didn't hit a no-doubter on us.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one
yeah, I just got on for a little. Okay. The only difference, I'm playing CPU, so it doesn't matter. Right.
To bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good-looking sinker on the inside corner.
I'm late on everything.
Grounded to first. Stargell has it, and he'll take it to the bag.
Bit annoying.
For the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Duke Schneider. It was a walk in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
How? How are you late?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits
All right,
on
made
it.
good contact on that, but really,
for extra bases, and
really,
the
Ken Griffey just made an error.
And he's in there,
a bad one too. What the hell was that?
Shot now. Cal Ripken, in his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Be patient.
Popped him up.
Oh my God! Another pop up.
Stargell
This game
under it, and he's got it for route
is
number
so
2.
frustrating.
Ready for another chance. Willie McCovey, who was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. No balls and 1 strike. On the ground to the right side.
And he'll get out of the
Stargell
inning.
is there, so they do get their. Digging in to try it again.
Frustrating.
Ken Griffey Jr. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
Damn.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number
1 out.
Here's
We've
Manny
gotten Griffey
Machado
every time he's come up to the bat.
The ground ball last time up.
We ourselves, I think, are
First pitch to him.
still hitless. Wow, we threw
First
that
pitch
down the
in
middle.
AB
We've
is
got to
swung
stop
on
throwing
and
it down the
lifted in
middle.
air to straightaway center. Snyder
Ooh, we almost
is
made
there
an
to take
error.
this ball in, and Machado
Damn near
is down
overran the
after
ball.
1 pitch. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke
We've
Snyder.
done all right pitching to Duke Schneider as well. We just hung a curveball right down the middle.
Snyder is there
I
to
can't
go
hit
down in a
curveballs,
hurry here
so
as this side
good on him for putting it out, but damn, I hung it right down the middle for him. Put it on a
digging
tee.
in once again. Johnny Bench struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. In there at the knees, strike one.
We're moving along
Get the
late
bullpen
into
up
this
and
one. It's
going.
no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Hey, not a pop-up.
Loves it.
Just a ground out.
And a big out to start the seventh. One gone. Ready once again, Steve Finley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle.
That's an out.
Up on the backhand.
That's an out.
First, and a
He
good
gone.
stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. At the plate, Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That was a good pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs.
That was a good pitch too. He just missed.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he struck him out.
My
There's
God.
Nelson Cruz now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm
Might
going
as
to
well
see
leave
if this
few
time
at
they don't
10.
go to more
So
fastballs.
his spot comes up in the batting order.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. Makes the play.
Judge,
One
the
away.
6'8" giant in right field.
Into the
I wonder if
box.
that helps robbing home runs with his height. You know, some places you play, you can't reach over the wall. They got to get that like jump, that running jump action going on.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent
That was
of that last pitch.
That was a yucky looking throw.
2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Willie Stargell 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Judge looks up.
Good hit.
Gone!
I'm going to throw that down the middle.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He's 1 for 2.
Nothing wrong with that hit. That was, yep, he made great work on that one.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on.
I should probably wait to play ranked season because everybody's topping into ranked right now, and the wild card division is still
Here's a high
World Series
pop-up.
or better. So, I mean, it's great competition. Don't get me wrong,
And Machado will
but
make
you're
the
gonna
catch here, and
lose
that ends the inning.
at least 1 or 2 games out of every 2 that you
Stepping in,
win.
Manny Machado.
It'll be a slow grind just to bump up to the division series early in the
back end of this game, they're
early in the
only
ranked
down by a
season.
couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's a late
I
swing and a
cannot
miss, strike 2.
hit
There's another pitch
at
for
all right
striking.
now.
This guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being
My
aggressive
God, this
early
is
on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is,
so
he's going to
bad.
have a pretty good night.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Manny Machado becomes the first out of the inning.
late. I know late on that. That's a changeup.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead.
Didn't matter.
Nice challenge pitch right there.
Got him to go down swinging
He
there.
quick pitched
He
my
bets.
pitcher. All right.
Sent packing
Cool.
for the
Cool, buddy.
second out of the inning. No balls and a
Very
strike
cool.
to count. Billy Williams is into the on-deck circle.
Very
Here's
cool,
a
man.
bat for
Very
Felix
cool.
Hernandez here. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Well, we made good contact, but his confidence is so high up at this point, it don't matter. Does not matter one bit.
So here now is the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
One hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss at a ball down. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this? Dale Murphy is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here.
Good, Dale Murphy.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And that's
He gone.
number one. Now back to the top of the
Back to his
lineup.
creative player. We've held his creative player in Ken Griffey Jr. to
Pitch of the at-bat
0
on its
hits.
way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Of course, that could all change right here.
Starts to go around, but the home
If
plate
there's any
umpire
kind
says
of
he held up. Ball
pride
two.
that we can take from this game, that would be
Now the
it.
2-0.
That's the only thing to be happy about.
And it's fouled away. One
We
out,
have not
nobody
pitched
on.
the rest of his team as adequately as we have those two.
Now
Oh,
a swing, but not much
might-
behind
that
it
might
as this
fall.
is lifted into shallow center.
Yep, that's gonna
In
fall for a
there,
base hit.
The throw into second. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
that was a good base hit.
Runner at first now with one away, and here comes Junior. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up.
All right, we
Finley
got him to
coming
swing at the
in.
first pitch from Griffey.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and
We
there
got
are two away.
2 down now.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And
Facing
standing in
Machado.
now, third baseman Manny Machado.
Woo!
Started it with the change, and it's 0-1.
Way out in front.
Slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He
Swing and a
gone.
miss as he chased for
That
2 strikes.
horrifying looking changeup from Alex Wood. Nobody can sit back on that. You kind of got to just
Eric Gagne
pick that
takes the ball
one
now
to-
in inning number 9,
wait
looking to
on.
Close the door.
All right, he's got Gagne coming
Ready
in.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Wow.
JR over to his right. 1 down. So digging in now, Cal Ripken, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Lifted down the line in left.
That is the result.
He makes the running play. 2
What
down.
the hell?
So coming to the plate, Willie McCovey.
What?
He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the
Woof.
ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Wow.
This
All right.
offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon
Yeah, you can
themselves
just throw it
to
down
have
the middle.
quality AB and get this team to start thinking.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, that
And
was a
that'll
frustrating
do it here
game.
as The ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Felix Hernandez.
We got 1 hit. It happens. Oh, that would have been... I'll take the jersey. Who is all-star outfielders you can use to complete his stats? Who are you talking about? Nope. Brandon Maurer. I don't have that. How close am I getting to Jackie? Alright, just a few more plate appearances and a few more stolen bases. Alright, we're going to put Billy Williams back in the lineup. I can't hit with Mookie, so we're going to put Ryan Sandberg back in there. Do I want to do that? Yeah, that'll be fine. Dobie. Some all-star outfielders that you can use for Dobie. Melky Cabrera is 1. Steve Finley, Jim Edmonds, Jackie Bradley Jr., Richie Ashburn, Eno Slaughter, Mark Trumbo, Matt Joyce. Matt Joyce, Trumbo, and Melky are all, you can get those pretty easily. The Jim Edmonds is through the Conquest. the original Conquest. And then you'd have to purchase Jackie and Richie Ashburn. If you wanted to just buy all-star outfielders, Archie Bradley, Richie Ashburn are your only two options for all-star outfielders if you wanted to just purchase them. Unless you had money to buy McCutchen and Erstad, which I wouldn't recommend buying either of those cards. You're better off using your stubs to try to get an Immortal. I gotta go watch the Red Sox game last night. It was cool. Where'd you sit? I love that stadium. I've been there a few times and watched a couple games. We'll hop into another game here in a second. Just give me a moment. Did you see it in Boston, or did you go somewhere else to watch the ball game? Or were you in a different town? Alright, so Matt Joyce. This is how you get Matt Joyce. Go to the right fielders. He's right here. He's right next to Mark Trumbo. Mark Trumbo's an all-star as well. I don't know what the requirements are. I think this was just Orioles. 10 extra base hits from Orioles. Oh, you went to Kansas City. Nice. I'm a Kansas City Royals fan. I lived out there for 6.5 years. They are doing horrible this year, but they need to rebuild. I think for Matt Joyce, it's 500 for the right fielder exchange. So you just have to exchange 5 100 level or 100 point right fielders, 1 Rays hat, 1 bronze Rays hat, and 1 silver Rays jersey. Yeah, I love the Royals are one of my favorite teams to watch. I used to go there all the time when I lived out there because they were pretty bad. And by the time when I left in 2015. That was when they went on their run to the World Series. So they made it to the World Series in 2014, which was very exciting. I went to the wild card game against the Oakland Athletics. It was probably the best baseball game I've ever been to in person. I've been to a lot of baseball games in my life. That one was exciting, back and forth. We'd get down, everybody was all depressed, and then we started our comeback. The crowd was completely ecstatic and alive and roaring with noise. And then we won on the walk-off and extra innings. I think it was like the 14th inning. Gosh, that whole stadium was incredible. It didn't matter what. We sat in the upper right field deck, so they were actually excellent seats. You could see everything, and didn't have anybody bothering us. We had a blast, absolute blast at that game. I felt bad for the people sitting in front of us who had young kids, and they left in the 7th inning because they thought that the game was over. Little did they know, because the Royals were down by 4 runs in the 7th inning, and then in the 8th inning they scored 3. They got a runner to third with 2 outs, and they couldn't get him home, so we entered the 9th down 1 run, and then the bottom of the 9th comes around. Josh Willingham hits a bloop single to right field. He gets on base, and then they put in Gerard Dyson. They bunt Gerard Dyson to second base, and then they steal third base with Gerard Dyson, and then Nori Aoki hits a sac fly to deep right field. The whole stadium felt like they were holding their breath when he hit that ball. It was a really cool moment because everyone was just like, is it going to go? Is it going to go? And it kept getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and then Matt Joyce makes a catch right at the wall, and I'm going absolutely ballistic because I'm like, that's a sac fly, we're tied, and I'm like the only one in my section going absolutely ape shit. And you know, Rod Dyson scores the run, we tie it up, and then we go into extras, and then the A's take the lead again, and we ended up going to the 14th inning. They take the lead at the top of the inning by 1 run. We get a single. We steal second. I think that's when Terrence Gore came in. He stole second, and then
Afternoon baseball here on the show.
No.
Today,
It was
Diamond
Hosmer. Hosmer
Dynasty
hit the
action
triple.
Between New York and Nashville.
Eric Hosmer hit a
Gonna be
triple
an
to the
interesting
leadoff.
contrast in
No, it
styles
wasn't the
in this
leadoff. It was
one.
like
It's one of
one out.
baseball's hardest
Eric Hosmer hit the
throwers,
triple
goes
off
head-to-head
of
with
the
a tough
deep left
finesse
center
arm.
field wall.
Next.
It bounces away from Gomes and Sam Fold.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He will lead this one off
And
today.
I thought it was going to be an inside the Parker to tie up the ball game. And then
First pitch of the at-bat.
next person up
Crowd
is
still filing in
Cologne,
this afternoon as the
Christian
game's
Cologne.
first pitch is taken
He
for
hits
ball
a
one.
high, one of those high topping grounders, and nobody can get him out. Hosmer scores,
And
diving
strike
play
to
at home
even the
plate,
count. 1-1.
and then Cologne steals
We'll be in the
second.
80s later this
So he's on
afternoon, but for
second,
now,
and
79
Salvador Perez
degrees
comes
at
up and he hits
first.
a double down the line to win the game in a walk-off. 14 innings,
1-2.
4 hours. Every second was worth it. I think we
And he
paid
shakes it in the dirt.
$170 for those
And
tickets.
he makes
The
throw
4 of
to
us.
first. Ramirez retired,
Absolutely
and
worth
there's
every
one
penny.
away.
Absolutely love that
Stepping in,
game.
Ryan
I don't think I'm ever
Braun.
going to
He'll
buy
get
another
his
playoff
first
ticket again.
opportunity.
I live in Nashville now,
Just a bit
and
jumpy
a lot of my
that
friends
time,
kept
swung
asking
on and
me,
missed.
you want to go to a Predators playoff game? And I'm like, no, I think I've seen my one playoff game that will be worth the
Big
price,
swing there by
the
Braun,
price of
but it comes
admission.
up empty. No
And
goals
I
in
always
this start.
reference that Oakland A's Kansas City Royals game.
This is line to left.
That was the most fun I had.
That'll be a base hit for Braun.
Oh, I got Billy Williams in right. I need to change that.
So striding in, Corey Seager. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna buy another playoff ticket. That was worth it, and I don't know if I'll ever get the excitement like that.
Put this one away
I
in
liked
foul
watching the
territory
Predators on
for
the
second out.
tube.
Next will be the
You been to
cleanup
Nashville?
hitter, J.D.
What'd you think?
Martinez.
Did you enjoy it?
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ooh, this
Now
guy's
a
using
splitter starts
JD.
things off with
All
a
right, we
called
gotta be
strike
careful
one.
with JD.
On the move is Braun. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time and the side is retired.
You've never been to a playoff game, but the Cardinals make it to the playoffs all the time. What's delaying you? Have your dad hook you up with those seats for the playoffs.
In there, and it's 0-1. Snyder in an 0-2 hole here.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Who's he got on the mound? Oh, Severino. Okay.
The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
That was
Stepping
about
up
as
to the
late as
plate,
you could
Cal
swing.
Ripken.
Without the pitch already landing. Well, the pitch did already land in the mitt, and I swung.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, Nashville's a
There's
fun
cold
town.
strike on a
It's a fun
fastball
town
up in
to
the zone.
visit
We're
for
seeing
sure.
More of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone, like
He has
that
tried.
pitch
It's
right
insane
there,
to get those
he could go
tickets in the
ahead and make
playoffs.
some
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hard on the ground towards short. Seager ranges to his right. And there's out number two.
All right, we haven't hit a pop-up yet, but our time is coming.
Standing in, Willie McCovey. First cuts for him here with the bases open.
You
And two
really
away.
so once you get an Immortal, you have to be really patient with him because everybody that I have faced so far has kind of pitched around the Immortal, and the pitches that are in the strike zone are typically
Ball and a strike.
not worth
That
swinging
one
at.
missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel
What's
of
he
that
gonna
pitch.
throw?
You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Damn it!
Swing and a little tapper.
I know
Gotta
he
stop
fouled that pitch
chasing that
off
bad
right there,
pitch.
but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
2-2 to stretch. Willie McCovey.
Come on, Willie, get big, son. Good
Right
pitch.
three called, and the inning is over.
Good pitch. Very good pitch.
Stepping into the box, Wade Boggs.
Oh, he's using Wade. Interesting lineup setup for this guy.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Well, fans,
Lauren, do we know this guy, Ranger?
For a treat. One of the game's big
I feel like I've seen him in chats before.
Craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons.
Darren Erstad card. I'm surprised they came out with this Darren Erstad card. So the season that Erstad had was like 240 some hits. It was ridiculous.
That's just a great pitch right
there. It is Ranger. Oh, cool.
He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Hey, I figured we knew him.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
I didn't realize he was a Mets fan.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He must have went 12-0 and got no. How do you get that Carlos Ruiz? Oh, Pax. You got to pull Pax. Okay.
Takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I thought that was a 12-0 run card.
Is looked at for the first strike.
I personally think that Johnny Bench or even Gary Sanchez is better than that Carlos Ruiz.
That starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way
I've heard that people have complained about the Yadier Molina card too. They're like disappointed with his defense. Still get past balls, and he struggles with little dribblers in front of home plate.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter.
Well, we can pitch. The problem has been today that we cannot hit.
And a ball 1-0.
Being patient will help.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
You know, hats
off
to
right down the middle for us.
You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead.
We let it go for a strike.
Right
and that one stayed too low, apparently.
You're gonna get a walk with Johnny.
Box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any.
Yeah, we'll take a leadoff walk.
He's gonna have to go after one of these guys.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. This one smoked the other way.
We might have hit that one out. That's a bomb.
Back goes Braun.
Steve Finley, my boy.
That one is gone. Stepping into the
that
box.
Away, Steve. He tuned that one up. What you doing, Ranger? What is he doing? And we are waiting. If you're liking the content, please hit that like button and subscribe, and then hit the bell for notifications if you'd like when I go live. I also do roster update prediction videos every couple weeks. I tend to do it a week prior to the release of the roster updates. That way it gives you some time to invest if you want to invest in some cards.
And it's in for a called strike 1.
All right, we're back
one
playing.
Of your better pitches is the straight changeup. You can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch.
Not doing anything with that.
Throws
GG
him
to
on the
whoever
breaking
subbed
ball
today.
that time.
Sweet.
Manny Machado.
Yeah, I don't have my
First out in the
notifications on
bottom
for
of
who
the inning.
subs.
And a fastball's off the plate
So whoever
away.
subbed, I
Ball
appreciate it. Thank you.
one. There's a strike.
Hey, this is the game
Beep.
within
What
the
up,
game
Roddy?
right
How you
here.
doing
The
today?
hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Very weakly on
That was
the
a good
ground.
pitch. He's painting them corners with that slider. I'm struggling with it.
Look out.
All right,
That
that's a
one
ball.
almost
We'll
got
take
away
that.
from him. 2-2 now.
36. Ooh,
Well,
we're
one
getting
thing about
there.
him,
We're
he's
getting
an
there.
absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling
Slowly
at the
but
plate
surely.
every chance he gets.
Good going to get some BP right now. Oh, nice. Who's
Oh,
throwing your
here's a swung
BP?
on and missed.
Your
4
dad gonna
strikeouts
throw,
already, and
or
that's out number 2.
got some friends?
So digging in now, Ryan Sandberg will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike.
Man,
1
you
and
can
1.
paint those corners. I'll let you have them. Just don't do it the whole game. What am I swinging at?
Yeah,
Oh
Matty,
my
not
God.
only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's
Batting
elevating,
cages slash
getting their
grandpa.
eye level up with a quality
Sweet.
fastball.
Did your grandpa play
Balls and 2
baseball?
strikes now.
I gotta get a camera
Pitch
first,
fouled
Lauren.
away.
I'm not in any hurry to do
Bases
that.
are empty here with 2 men out. Slider, and that's hit on the
Weak ground out
for a second.
to second base for
Whip this one
Sandberg,
first
and we
in
are
time,
out of the
and
inning.
that
But we
ends
scored
the
2.
inning.
We finally got some runs on the board today. A leadoff walk followed by a 2-run home run from Steve Finley.
Hey, we're still in the early
It's a good
stages
start
of
for
this
us.
one. They're only down by a couple of runs,
Hopefully that's
but
not
it's
our
really
only
key
hit.
for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big
We got
inning
his
started.
pitcher up to 35 pitches early, so that's a good start as well. He's doing bunchies.
And
He's
gets
doing
him to
bunchies
swing
for.
through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Now he's doing the
These
practice
are huge
swing.
innings for a team's morale. The
They're
pitcher
holding
wants
down
to go
R2
out, throw
earlier.
that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again.
That
with a chance to
splitter is
capitalize and even
disgusting.
extend this current lead.
Got him to go down swinging there. Andrew McCutcheon goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
All right,
Expect the guy on the mound to keep
I'm
attacking
breaking
his
my
zone
own
right
rules.
here. He has a chance for a quick inning.
Throwing a
He is
breaking
not
ball.
nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Got him swinging
Good.
in the dirt.
good
And
to
he makes the throw to first.
2-batter cycle there, Mike Scott. We like
Tired,
it.
2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Ramirez makes a lot of great contact against left-handed
Mike Scott is
pitching.
dealing
Perhaps
today.
one of the best in the game in that regard.
There
but
we
he
go.
doesn't have
Weak
his
grounder to
force against
third.
right-handers. And the throw is in
Our
time to
defense
get
is
him to
very
retire
good.
side.
Hopefully we don't get any errors, but
So here
we
now is
got
the
diamond
pitcher,
defense
Mike
at every
Scott. He'll
position
get us going in
except
the
for
home
first
half
base.
of inning number 3.
One of the
Take it.
keys to
All right,
securing
hey,
the win.
throwing the pitcher
They
a
wanna
ball.
keep
All
the
right, we'll
pressure
do it.
on
We'll do
and
that.
try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
We'll take those
Ball
pitches
is
out of the
strike.
zone all day with the pitcher.
Now a
Yeah,
fastball
buddy.
that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Just off
3-1.
the
Is he
inside
gonna
part of
walk the
plate, it's
pitcher to lead
3-1.
off the inning?
Duke Snyder
We'll
will
take
be
this
next.
for sure.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to
He
find
throws
the
a
zone.
changeup low
And
inside.
this
That's
is
a
swung on
perfect
and missed.
pitch.
5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Hold the string on that one. 1 strike.
Excellent pitch.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Behind
Well, I have
0-2
no
now.
idea where he's gonna go on this one. Gonna have to just react.
Turned on down the line.
Made good contact. We were early.
Foul,
It's
still
actually pretty
0-2.
good to be early or
That
just
wasn't
early
a
in this
terrible
game.
pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss,
that didn't work out too well for us, but it's better than a strikeout, I suppose. Put the ball in play, you never know what will happen.
First pitch of the at-bat.
He's throwing those first pitch changeups. I'm going to have to sit on it.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter.
Oh man, he threw that down the middle. I got to stop putting my PCI in places. Just let it sit in the middle and react to it. It was easier when the PCI had limited range. Ever since they made the sensitivity of the PCI to expand the whole strike zone, it has been hard to react, just sit there and react to balls, because it seems like everything I react to is either way too much, either over top of it or underneath it. If they let you tune the PCI, so the sensitivity, so you could tune it to your liking, this game would be much better, and I hope that they either incorporate that next year or they do something about it for us next year, because that's something that a lot of people have discussed and struggled with. Alright, we got to be careful with JD Martinez here.
Whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this
I think
point,
they looked at JD's card this year and they're like, okay, his hitting is as max as we're going to make it, so we have to do something to make him a diamond, because if everybody has him as a gold, like that's the most OP gold card in the game. So they gave him some boosts in his defense. Oh man, we just missed that. So that wasn't in the PCI, but our timing was solid on it. We just missed hitting a shot with that one. Yeah, right down the middle. So he's kind of sitting down here with his first pitch. He's been using a lot of changeups and off speed on his first pitch. Sitting low in the zone. He hasn't gone up in the zone much this game. There's a pitch up in the zone. Okay.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Good plate discipline to lay off.
We'll take that pitch. He's trying to paint that inside, low inside corner with that slider. Which is a good pitch because a lot of people give up on it because it's coming in inside. Oh my God, that's an out.
Martinez is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Finley. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Chopped weakly to the right.
How in the hell did we miss that pitch? Did the ball magically move at the end there?
He comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike.
Wade Boggs has actually got some sneaky power. I did pretty well with him in the events. Hit a couple home runs with him, even though he's only set at 60. How much longer are you going to be streaming? Depends on if I get frustrated again. I could go for a little bit longer here. I'm obviously going to finish this game out. I might play another one afterwards. If we end up losing this game, I'll have to debate whether or not I want to keep streaming. The frustration level sometimes gets to me, and it's not fun for me to stream when I'm really frustrated with the game. But we'll see how things go here. So far, so good. I mean, we're not hitting, and that's part of the problem, AJ. If I was putting the bat on the ball at a more consistent rate, I'd be more willing to sit here and stream all day. But every time I seem to stream, my hitting just disappears. My pitching has been fine. I'll hang a pitch or two, but my pitching is usually what keeps me in games. But my hitting has been absolutely garbage so far today. Maybe that'll change.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching.
Not sure how to attack this card. I don't know what kind of power he has.
This is in the
Like, I
air
want to throw a
center.
fastball,
Does he
but Mike
have
Scott's
another
fastball is not
1, 2,
exactly
3 for the
overpowering.
He sure does. Make it.
I got one home run. I think that's my one hit.
Past the halfway point in this one.
You're hitting the ball more than your opponent. Yeah, I have one hit. He's done a great job pitching. Oh, that will be a double. That's what we wanted. Is that going to be 3?
The relay.
He got thrown out. God damn it.
To second as they slapped the tag on him. At the plate, Billy Williams looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
That would have been a run. Oh, that's depressing. What's up, Dodgers fans? You doing a face reveal? I need to get a cam first, buddy. My icon, my PIV, or what is that? My AVI. This is what I look like. So yeah, that. Yeah, if you click on my my profile, you'll see my photo.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strike.
I don't know how we missed that, but we did.
Now to the plate, the pitcher,
we completely
Mike
choked
Scott,
this inning by running into an unnecessary out.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Williams stands at second with 2 gone.
Oh, I'd love to get an RBI single with Mike Scott here.
Now a pickoff play at second, but he gets back in.
We're in wild card. I think we're like 6 something. 614. I got up to 675 and now I lost 2 games in a row. So we're not doing horrible. Last guy we played was a DS. He's already in the DS division. But everybody that you play right now, this early in the ranked, if you made Championship Series or if you made World Series last ranked season, is going to be a World Series or Championship Series player. So.
Now a bunt attempt here.
Wow, he's resorting to a bunt. He must be just flummoxed by Mike Scott. I have the same feeling towards Severino right now.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy
throw him a high upside or high inside fastball.
Incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they
get that strikeout. Come on, Scott.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another
do that a little bit too down the middle for him. And that was right down the middle too.
It's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated.
We are
right
cruising
now.
with Mike Scott. Let's see if we can get out of this inning without allowing a run. We'll be sitting in a really good position for the 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Or does he call a team meeting right after this?
That's a good pitch.
He
hit that out?
High and deep to left.
Whoa.
Looking up, a leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Wow, that was a good pitch. I don't know what you want me to do with that game. That's all right. Good on the opponent for putting the bat on that.
Back up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Braun. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager. Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Just keeping him close. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick
AJ.
0-2.
Why the question marks, AJ?
You don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter.
Got him. Looking, and that'll do it.
All right, we only got one run difference
the home run
at this
hitting
point.
legend Duke Snyder. 0 for 2 on the afternoon.
Getting a little sketchy.
That's
Do it
dead
right
center
down the
for
middle.
strike one.
Oh.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence.
That home run, yeah. It was a slider on the outside. Slider on the outside corner, and he took it deep with Jose Ramirez. Yeah, good on him, man.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now.
Now I'm all worried. I am more comfortable playing from behind than I am playing with the lead in this game.
Slider on the inside for strike
I always
one.
feel like I'm gonna choke. Alright, note to self, pitch Cal Ripken inside. Okay and good.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. First pitch on its way. High fastball is in there.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Hit on the ground out
Damn it.
short. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is.
Well,
Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game.
it's
Only
always
down by
nerve-wracking
1.
to
All they
pitch to
need to
J.D.
do is get this
Martinez when
leadoff
they only
guy,
have a
and they're an
one-run
extra base hit
lead.
away from tying this thing up.
Ooh!
Curveball that catches the inside
I'll take that
corner.
pitch all day. That was filthy.
Strike 3 on
That
a
a
pitch
boy.
in the dirt.
That a boy,
Bench
Mike Scott.
has it. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Alright.
No hits
Get a little
to
of
this
that
first
Matthew
offering on its
McConaughey
way.
action going on.
And
Ooh,
a
he meant
neck-high
to. He meant
fastball
to.
that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that
Alright,
even when
easy
he
fly
misses
ball
his
for Duke
spots,
Schneider out there in
he's not
center
missing
field.
over the plate.
We
Now
got
batting, number 17.
got
He's
Wade
0
Boggs
for
to chase
2
our
with a
pitch.
strikeout in this one. Hard hit ball to
We
short.
got Darren Erstad to do the same. Alright, we are out of the inning.
Plenty of time, and the side is
He's
retired.
got 6 outs left. We would really like to get
Once
another
again,
run.
Johnny Bench. He flew out in his last at bat.
Man, they need to do something about that.
And he misses inside with that
Like
one.
I'm trying to access my bullpen. Get a couple guys warmed up just in case things go south on us. Got very weak contact. We're very lucky that didn't get put in play.
1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a
Damn, nice
knee-high
pitch.
fastball.
Nothing I'm doing with that. He is hitting the low inside and low outside corners. He's probably going to go up in the zone on this pitch. Yep. That's a good pitch as
Hanging
well.
with him, another good swing to keep it going.
Nothing wrong with his pitching.
Fouled away.
We're just fighting to stay alive. Driving up
The
that
next
pitch
1-2
count.
pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
This is not enjoyable.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup that
Finally.
time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Thank you, Blue.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. A ball
What
and
are you-
2 strikes now.
You're calling that
Probably
shit?
better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Ramirez is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Come on, Manny.
Slider, and that thing comes in
God
at
damn.
89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. fouls off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Line toward the
We
alley
hit that
left
good,
center.
but that's going to be an out.
McCutcheon is going to have room out there.
We finally made good contact on a low inside pitch, but it results in an out for us.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Fortunately, that happens.
First pitch of the inning is taken
Not seeing any reason
downstairs
at this
for a
point
ball. It's
to
1-0.
pull Mike Scott from his outing at this point. He's only given up one home run, and that was a pitch that we didn't hang it. He hit it. That was a great job by my opponent.
Ground ball sent back up the middle.
We did make a base running error earlier and ran into an out at second base on a double. We had the double already locked up, and we made the mistake of trying to go for third, and when we ran back to first, we kind of rounded the bag a little bit too much, and he ended up throwing it directly to second from right field and got us on the disaster of that play. So it's unfortunate because we followed that up with a single immediately afterwards. So we might have scored a run. Kind of depends. Manny Machado's not exactly a speed demon out there, so he could have scored. You never know, but he's got McCutcheon. He probably would have thrown me out. Wow, his batting averages aren't very good. I didn't
Josh
realize that.
Donaldson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's probably sitting low in the zone.
And boy, was he ever
But he's,
fooled on that
thankfully,
pitch.
he's chasing a lot of our bad pitches. Oh, I shouldn't say these are bad pitches. I'm putting them where I want to put them, and he's chasing them. He's doing the same thing to me, though.
Digging in and looking for more, Billy Williams. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
I am sitting down here for you this time.
Ball and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
When you have
Oh
2
man, I
strikes
just want to
on
hit
you,
a ball
as a
in
hitter,
play.
If you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Come on,
And
Billy.
sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Keep battling, young man. 3
That's not
foul
gonna be a
balls in
base
a
hit.
row.
But,
He is
hey, we
now
put it in
playing that
play.
leader and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Riding in once again, Ryan Sandberg, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Chopper to short.
Is he going to beat that out?
Seager
No,
charging
sir.
in on
He's
it.
out.
Throw gets him 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another
You
shot.
go ahead and leave Mike Scott
He
in
went
here.
down on strikes last time up.
Might get a complete game with him.
Sharp slider that time.
If not,
just
we got
missed
Hoffman
inside.
ready to go, and we got Billy Wagner ready to go in the bullpen.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
All right.
Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming on is
Finally finished the
McCutcheon.
Carter program that was painful to do.
And that'll retire
Yes.
the side.
What is it, 3 hits, a home run, and 3 RBIs?
So the lineup flips over and digging
Yeah,
in.
that's
Jose
not easy.
Ramirez will be charged
Completely
with
agree
trying
with you.
to get on board, leading off the ninth.
All right, Jose Ramirez hit a home run off of us in the last inning. To get him to chase our pitches and not
And a
tie it
slider
up.
gets
We do
away
not
from
want to
him
go
here
into
as it just
extras
about
because
got
we
him in the
are
ankle.
struggling to hit the ball at this point. We really just got to get through this.
Started that swing a bit too early.
You have finished nothing, AJ?
1-2.
Is there anything that you want to finish, AJ? Any of those
Swung
cards
on
that look
and
good
missed,
to
he
you?
got him.
I really enjoy using the
Ready
Duke
for another
Snyder
shot now.
and Johnny Bench.
He's singled
And
his
I
last
enjoyed
time.
doing Barry Larkin mission as well. That card was fun to
And a miss
use.
on the slider, 0-1.
He's not bad in ranked. I've had him in there. He went 1 for 3 with a walk.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Get foul, get foul, get foul.
Is in pursuit,
Okay.
but this will land
Whew.
foul, shy of the wall. And
I thought
struck
that
him
was going
out.
to be a home run off the bat.
Strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
So first base with a walk.
Seager, first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
All right, this is either going to work for us or it's going to be a disaster.
And a
Okay,
fastball
take a
just
ball.
a bit up. Now the 2-0. Is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a
You just
long
don't have the
time.
stubs. Yeah, they've
Looking for
definitely
the
put in a
complete game.
paywall.
Here's the pitch.
I'd
Now
recommend
it's
just
swinging a ground ball.
doing
This should do
the
it.
normal
Sanford
conquest
scoops it
to
up.
make stubs just by winning
In
games.
time, and the ball game is over. Well,
And
we
then
watched a really
if you're
solid
good enough,
starting
you can
pitching
try to do
performance, kept the
BR.
opposition at bay,
If you
and as a result, he's our top player.
If you go 12-0, that's 100,000 stubs easily. Plus, if you want to sell your diamond that you get from that run, that'll be good. But you can sell your post game, your 12-0 run reward. So we're at 640. We got plenty of silvers here. We get the tiki and the dumbbells. Woo! AJ used the free cards to make stubs. Yes, use the free cards. Well, that's not unlocked. How close are we getting to Jackie? 10 more plate appearance, 7 more stolen bases. All right, who do we want to put in at second? Do we want to go back to Mookie, or do we want to keep Ryan Sandberg in? We'll throw Mookie back in there. He's doing all right against righties today. Machado's up on righties. We are not hitting well with Ripken. 208. Oof. It's like he's an immortal. We got to do better than that. Let me see. That was a good game for Scott. Okay, we're set up pretty well there. Let me see. So we've done 2 games today. Is there anybody streaming right now? College Lefty. You guys want to do me a favor? We'll raid College Lefty. I think I'm gonna end the stream, and let me put the link in the chat here for you. And if you guys would, I know there's only 3 of us, but if you would be so kind as to go over to College Lefties and yell out Branch Ricky Raid, I'd really appreciate it. I know it's just the 2 of us, but if you could, I'd really appreciate that. I'm going to play a few more games offline here, or off the stream, and then we'll maybe stream tomorrow as well. So, but until then, have good luck and enjoy playing the game.